All right. Why don't you just hang outside, and if I say like a code word, you come in.
All right, don't have to tell me twice.
I don't think I'm going to need help.
Apologies, my understanding was Master Delrange had been killed during a scramble.
I believe this note from his own hand might explain things.
Who are you again?
Ernest Applewood. I'm going to take a few steps forward and just try to get him to take the note.
He gives you a nod.
I'm going to try to leave. Oh dear, it went really well. And I think he might be an ally going forward.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Nice chap. I'm going to write down.
We need to find a way to save these families. And in order to do that, we're going to frame Pierce Redenmeyer, who's already a very bad man, who can take the fall, and we'll frame him and turn him into a martyr for the Silver Ravens, and that's why we're here with you, because I have this box from my house, and we're going to make fake evidence for it, to frame Pierce. It's a good plan.
As you get back to your estate, and you see younger girl, maybe like 15 or 16, run up to you and say, Aisha, you're back! I wanted to see how you're doing. What's been going on in the city? I've heard it's been very
Crazy. There's been riots going on. Have you been safe? I know you've been in the guard, but it just seems like so much chaos has been happening. Way more. Oh, I was the way you have to catch me up on everything that's been happening.
I missed you so much. Is Father home, or is he still away?
No, he's away at business. You know he doesn't tell me those things.
Leslie Sereni's back in town.
The short one.
You know,
I don't know if they'd chase you, though, unless you stole
True.
something from them.
I really hate to say it. We could just have me look like Ernest Applewood and just pay them to do something in the distant future. What are they going to say? Like, someone gave us this box? That's just as crazy as an excuse as
We found it.
you
You're right.
found it. All right, Fury. Shape changes unite. Oh, do you know what? Because I've rewatched that scene from FMA. That like crackling red magic. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
look like that. Why don't you just say I'm like a loan shark and that I need to ruffle up somebody who owes me money? 'Cause I've got money to loan. I'm a loan shark.
Knowing Pierce, he's going to be, this is not enough. And I slipped into my French accent there.
I was like, you know what? That was a great idea. French.
And after a moment, you hear a loud creak as the door opens, and you see a very large woman standing there.
A giant woman.
Nice.
Picture in Disco Elysium, that office for like the yeah.
I'm gonna sit down.
Do damage.
That's
Reference I do get.
I'm intrigued by you, Applewood.
feelings mutual.
And
But
what sort of business are we looking for?
they owned a restaurant, which we all know, terrible business. You've got to come in expecting not to make a profit for the first several years, and they certainly did not do that.
Once we get out of sight, I'm like, I pop back up. I'm like, what the hell, Leslie?
It went amazing. For a moment there, I actually was like, great, I've got a business partner for my loan shark business.
True method acting from Leslie.
Also, phenomenal that we didn't do the window thing, because their guard who would have come out is the buffest dragonborn woman I've ever seen in my entire life. We would not have been able to take her out.
Oh yeah, and you wanted me to take her out for drinks.
I was wrong. I'll admit that.
Never
Step
think.
2. Talk to Cyrus or talk to the Jatori. I feel like I have to talk to Cyrus. I'll go
Me
with
and you can go. He doesn't like fairy.
He definitely does not like me, and guess what? I don't like him either.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Leslie, Juliana's back in town. Hello! And I open the door.
Leslie, you did get taller.
Oh,
I had said to my sister, I said, I remember when Leslie was short and I went away for school and I haven't seen you in a long while. So maybe I made you shorter in my memory than you really were. But either way, it's so good to see you. Look how tall you are. It's so nice to be back in town. Oh, Leslie, you have to keep me caught up on everything that's been going on. How have you been? What's been going on? Rose back in town? I heard there was some tragedy there. What's going on? Leslie, how are you?
Leslie's going to kneel down on one knee, so he's probably at level with Juliana. He's just going to, Ro is dead. And he's going to...
Where are you going, Juliana?
This is a library.
Oh, I wish. What are you studying?
Infernal.
Leslie's going to say very good in Infernal as he like gets up.
3 o'clock is what she says in response. Oh, Leslie, I was hoping for a visit. Come in. The
Yes.
door is going to open on its own as he says that.
Woo. That's new.
Yeah, he's going to close the door after Odile. Assuming, Aisha, you're not making it clear that you're trying to follow.
I'm hiding and eavesdropping.
Yeah. I am going to need you to make a will save. Odile got a 16.
Mhm.
Leslie got a 14.
Yeah.
Odile, you pass. Leslie, you fail.
All right.
Oh no.
Good.
I appreciate you allowing me to create a zone of honesty.
Totally.
Yeah, you have failed the zone of truth will save.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I did witness Rokedex's dead body. We became aware that a man by the name of P.S. Redenmeyer has papers that proves he is actually the one behind the murder of Rokedex Del Ranch. If you are the one to notify the Datari that you found the leader of the Silver Ravens, that could offer you quite a bit of notoriety in the city.
And your imp
Mhm.
is the one who found this information?
She has given me information about P.S. Redenmeyer, and one of the things that we know now is that he has that evidence.
Fucking X Games mode.
I will consider this debt repaid. Thank you. And the door is he's gonna gesture with his hand and the door is gonna open.
That was fucking close, man.
Holy
How
shit,
much are
this is
you,
not what
Casey,
it's saying.
sweating?
Holy
I thought I was gonna have to like jump in, but then I was
I
like,
was ready to pass it to you if I needed to.
I saw Rokedex's dead body with stab wounds.
Incredible.
But then I realized the timeline doesn't make any fucking sense because then I was at the execution, so I had to be like after. Like,
I mean,
He
that
didn't question it.
Actually, I think he would have picked up on. I'm gonna be candid. I didn't pick up on that.
How do you get us into these fixes? Very simple, Norton. I have a big mouth!
You said you saw Rokedex's body. My understanding was that the scene of the crime was cleaned up soon after the disaster occurred.
who told you that?
I don't believe we've met. You
I'm
are,
OD. Who told you that?
I have contacts within the Dotari.
They're not exactly terribly competent, so they might be telling people they cleaned it up, but it was still pretty much a bloodbath.
all right, let's see.
Please, God. Please.
So that would be a 17.
Perhaps my contact wasn't as informed as I had anticipated.
Quick question though. You do have a plan to make this knowledge known, correct? Because I believe they're going to start executing people tonight.
I believe what I do with the information is my secret to keep.
No.
Thank you, Leslie.
All right, but I'm going to tell it and then other people are going to know this.
It feels rather disrespectful to your payment to me, does it not? To give me a secret and then reveal it?
I wasn't going to. I thought you would use this secret to build up your status.
When I choose to, it sounds like there's now a timeline on that.
Just to be clear, you don't care if innocent people die.
To be clear, I was given a secret. I held up my end of the bargain to do research.
By the way, Cyrus, you barely did it. And if you're not going to use this gift that I gave you, then you're basically throwing it out the window. And I'm going around the side of the house and I'm picking up the gift and I'm going to take it to the Tatari. And guess what? Then my name is going to be on top, as it already is, you monster.
Aisha, what you see, you're kind of hidden in an alcove that you've become familiar with, and you see Leslie storming off as red sparks kind of kick off his heels and pearlescent glitter kind of float past his feet as he's stomping down the hallway, with Odile just like solemnly nodding behind him. And you feel this validation of like, so it is that my brother's an asshole. It's not me.
Because you're an asshole.
And that is where we'll end for the night, with Aisha's validation, Leslie's anger. Fury is now a familiar, and Odile is just putting up with it.
Fury is now a familiar. I love it.
Oh man.
Call me Plan B, because I'll be here.
I'll be here.